Hey J Team, it's your boy Justin coming out with your new video. Hope everybody's having a good day. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Make sure you click on the thumbs up. Also, make sure you click on the bell down below and click on all notifications so you get all my new upcoming videos and content and whatever else. Hope everybody enjoys this video. Hope everybody's having a great holiday. And what I have for us today, I hope everybody enjoys the video, and I will get started on this new video. So what I have for us today, let me hold it the right way, is a Samsung Galaxy S4. Now this Galaxy S4 has suffered water damage, and let me try turning it on. Maybe it will, I don't know if it's going to turn on, but I can tell you it is water damaged. Yeah, nothing. No power. So right here, plugged in the wall, I guarantee you it's plugged in. The power source is right here. It's an extension cord. It is plugged in the wall. And actually this phone, the phone that I'm using now, is an S3 for the YouTube videos I'm making, and it's plugged into the outlet to continuously charge, so I'd have power to make my long videos here. So anyway, so here's the phone. So as you can see, I'm going to plug it in, and let's see together if this thing turns on. Maybe it will turn on, maybe it's just a depleted battery. Okay. Okay. Try turning it on, the power buttons. Yep. And nothing. And like I said, this is plugged in, guaranteed. Matter of fact, just to show everybody here, I'm going to lift this thing up here, show you that that plug-in was plugged in. Move a few things out of the way here. I'm going to turn you guys. See right here? This one right here is the plug-in that was plugging into the phone. See, here's the cord, and it goes to this guy right here. This one right here is plugged into the S3 that I'm videoing you on. Videoing everybody. So I thought I would share that with you, just so everybody can see. I'm just gonna move you right about there, so everybody could see that this S3 or S4 was plugged into an actual live power source. Now that's plugged in the wall, so there is live power, or else this phone would just be dead, because this phone doesn't last very long when it's unplugged, so it has to be plugged in when making videos. So once again, I thought I'd plug it in one more time, and nothing. So, and this power cord, by the way, works. It was for a good phone that I had, but the person that purchased the phone that that cord went to off me didn't need the cord because they already had several cords, so I got to keep the cord for a test power supply to test water damage system. So this is definitely water damaged. So let's see what the damage is. Oh yeah, and I'll show you really close up. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully it comes up clear. T-Mobile. And T-Mobile is a US carrier. But you can unlock the T-Mobile, or whatever province you're from. You can unlock the phone to work anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter which province or what phone it is, whether it's, you know, wherever you're from. You can unlock the device to work with any carrier in the world. So this, from what I'm told, this phone was unlocked, and the person that gave it to me ordered it off eBay. It worked for a while. It got water damaged, and then that was it. It didn't work anymore. So she's gonna, here, I'm gonna turn this just a little bit here. So she's gonna recycle it, and sorry guys. There we go. And I asked if I could, you know, keep it. Don't mind that sound. That was just a TV shutting off. I have a 4K smart TV. If you heard the jingle in the background, that was the TV, not the phone. Anyway, so I'm just gonna, right here, see if I could show that on camera. Yeah, right there. See, there's a little slot. Just stick your nail in there and there we go. So I can guarantee you this thing's water damaged. Have a look at that. Look at that. It's still wet. There is no wonder this S4 isn't turning on. That's soaked. Like here, on camera. Look at this. That's wet. So what I have to fix this phone is isopropyl alcohol. Now this container says it's 70%, but what I actually put in the container, because I already used the whole container up, I filled it up with 99% IPA, which is isopropyl alcohol cleaner. I'll show you the inside of the phone. There's a little indicator saying it's water damage. That's red. I don't know if it'll show on camera. Here, can you see the water? I don't know if you guys can see. I'll bring it up close, see if you can. I don't know if you can see the water, but there's water all over this thing. Yeah, water on the battery, but check that out, it's red too. And here's what the inside of it looks like. It's actually not bad, but we're going to take this thing right apart and we're going to figure out what's going on. So I also got a toothbrush, and right away I'm just going to take some of this IPA and just spray the battery down with it, because I want to just give that a nice cleaning. Because before this device got water damage, the lady that gave it to me bought a brand new battery for it. So this was a brand new battery. Now I know there's a protection circuit right here, but water, with these kind of batteries, water is a little harder to get it right directly inside underneath there. It can get under there, but it's harder. And I don't think this one got water damaged enough to actually, ooh, the little indicator sticker's peeling off. I want to leave that on there. So I'm going to put my finger over the indicator sticker so it doesn't peel off as I'm, you know, because I want to keep that as a part of the battery. That's, you know, see the, oh, there we go. It's sticking back down now that it dried. See, the indicator sticker here was peeling off. Oh, look, on my thumb, there's a part of it, so it did peel off. That's just a piece of it, so I'm just going to eliminate that part. It's just a part of the sticker, everybody. But it still has a portion of that sticker left, so that's okay. So this I'm going to put off to the side, right here, just so everybody can see that the battery's right there. I have another S4 battery, but it's not water damaged. But that battery only holds a certain amount of a charge, and then it drops dead. Okay, so I'm going to get this out of the way. This is almost dry. I'm just going to give that a little bit of a scrub. The joy of alcohol cleaner, this stuff works really good. See? Completely dry now. Same back. See? T-Mobile. So I'll put that right there. Hopefully everybody can see the back and everything. There's the back and the parts. Here's the mobile. So I'm gonna put I got a big toolkit right beside me here. I have an entire big toolkit that has tons of different screwdrivers. So right now I'm going to tip it and I'm going to look for a certain Phillips head screwdriver, which is this screwdriver right here. Real good screwdrivers. There's the bit. Let's see if that's the right size. Yep, perfect fit. I'm just going to take the, sorry if my hand's in the way there. Oh, and they're also magnetic. So don't worry about mixing these screws that hold the case together up, but if you take the ones to hold down the logic board, or the not logic board, sorry. Actually, the one is screwed into the board, but the ones that are the black and the silver screw that's by the headphone jack, you want to make sure you don't mix those two up, because those are important. It might be a little bit, sorry if it's boring at all while I take the screws out. But hopefully it's not. But if it is, once the video's been fully made here and I have it uploaded, then you could just, skip the screw taken out part to the part where I continue stuff. So don't be afraid to do that. You can do that if you want to, and skip to the part where I get it right apart if you would like. That's cool with me. Or if you want to go watch another video, you can do that. Perfectly fine. If that's what you would like to do. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the video and having a good time. And hopefully you can hopefully I can teach you how to do some liquid damage repair and service. See, I don't just do Androids, I do all sorts of cell phones, repairs and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you on camera here that I got, from what I can see, all the screws out. So to pull the back off of this, you just grab the side here and pull this way. Or actually no, I'm thinking of a different phone. I'm thinking of the S6, sorry. This phone, it's a side seam right here. You get your fingernail under this little seam in the side. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? No, I'm right. In the side, like right here where my nail is. I don't know if you can see that. And just start going around. Yeah, see? See in the side there? And it'll just pull apart. And you just do that all the way around. I'm going to make sure I'm on camera while I'm doing this. There we go. And then the back comes off. Huh! I wouldn't be surprised if this thing didn't revive. Look at how wet that is. I hope you can see that on camera. This thing, it may not show on camera, but I'm looking at it and there is just water through this liquid through this whole device. It's soaked. And I don't know if this will show on camera, but can you see that little speck of condensation in the rear camera there? So the rear camera is asking for help. So I can pull this lens off. Just see, I can pull the little lens piece off right there. So we got the logic board. Sorry, I'll keep it this way. So there's a logic board. I'll look at it. It doesn't look horrible. And I'll bring it down here, and there's a charging spot. So honestly, it just looks like it's been sitting a little moist for a while. Oh, this one, okay. See, when she got it from eBay, it was pre-owned and previously was repaired, and it was a working phone when she got it, but she accidentally wire damaged it. So the previous owner that repaired it, let's see if I can show you. Where is it? Right there. Right where my finger's pointing should be a, what color is that screw? Silver? Yeah, silver. Should be a little black screw right there. I don't know if I can, yeah, there we go. No screw, so we're missing the screw right here. So whoever the last owner was didn't put that screw back. And right here is that silver screw. Okay? So you just, so there normally you would have the black screw in one spot, where the black screw would be here, and then the silver screw would be here, so you know, okay, one goes on the one side and one goes on the other, right? So I'm just going to take this silver screw out, pull the logic board out, and we'll see if this device can be revived. Honestly, you know what? And there's a little bit of small amount of corrosion, but it's very small. It's not bad. There's definitely other videos that go really detailed, like they have microscopes to look in on this and stuff, but I'm trying to give you as much detail. So what I'm trying to take off here is this little guy right here. It pops off. And this tool right here, I'm trying not to poke myself with it because it's definitely... There we go. See, that's the tool I'm looking for. Real handy tool. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna just pull up this metal shield. Ah, look at that. Little metal shield removed. Nice and easily. That was cool. And actually I'll use this tool to pop up that. There we go. Yeah, it's magnetic. Oh, it's a speaker. So, humidity sensor and ear speaker removed. See, we're taking everything out of this. All the stuff. And we're going to give it all a good cleaning. So I just disconnected. See, right along the... Whoop! What just dropped out there? Oh, the selfie camera is out. So I just disconnected this ribbon right here and disconnected up here. So now the logic board is free. One last thing. Here we go. Here's the logic board. There's the back of it. So we'll see if we can revive this phone. Oh, here's the that headphone part that I was talking about, the headphone jack. I'm going to disconnect our rear camera because there's going to be some work I'm going to need to do to that before it'll be any good. I'm pretty certain the camera itself, the rear camera, can pull apart. It pops apart. I'm going to set the main board right there. What I'm trying to do is separate the camera. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm seeing there we go. It's got over here. That's just a couple clips that were broken or something. I don't know what that is. Pretty sure that's clips. I'm going to use this and I'm just going to pull up on the front housing to see if that pulls off. Pulls apart, and it doesn't. So I'm just trying to see if there's a way I can actually eliminate the So I'm literally looking at this camera, you guys. I mean, J-Team, sorry. I'm just peeling this tape, security tape, that they put around this, off of it. I do have a Graveyard S4 that has a good camera. So if this one's toast, I can just grab that one and insert it. We're pulling this security sticker that they put on there for warranty so they know whether you've been into this device or not. And that shall allow me to remove our rear camera away from the housing. Yeah, that's definitely security. Yeah, a little security tape that I peeled off. Pretty certain if I get rid of all this tape, it'll make it where I can pull the camera apart, the rear camera, and clean that. Because there was condensation in that lens, and the glass lens is still there. Just the metal cover, lens cover, I was able to peel off or pop apart. Okay, I'm looking at the side, and there's little clips. I think we're gonna have to grab that other camera, everybody. This isn't looking good. Other clip on the other side just shattered. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, no, the camera's just falling apart. All that's happening is the camera's falling apart. So I'm just gonna gently pop up the glass. See if I can get the glass off of here. And why I want the glass is because the other one, glass is a little bit, that's just adhesive. So I got this little glass piece off, which is good. And then I got, there's the camera. There's after peeling that piece, but this is very badly broken. So let me go grab the non-water damaged one, and I'll be right back. Because this one's toast. I'm gonna pretty well just throw it out now, because it's done. And so that's the only thing I'm gonna replace so far. Okay, be back shortly. Okay, I'm back, everybody. I'm back, JT. So here's the new camera. And I got looking at the lens. And if you look at the lens, it looks pretty good, actually. So I think I'm going to leave it like that. So this is I'm just going to give it a little bit of a polishing, cleaning. Might be a few light scuff marks on there, but that's not. Yeah, it'll be fine. So it's good the way it is there. So I can actually take this little. So this is a non-water damaged one. So the one that was water damaged ended up getting thrown out. So I have a spare S4 glass lens, which I'm going to put over here. So I'm going to put this piece on here. Make sure it's not soaked, water damage or anything. There we go. And after putting that new lens on, here's what she looks like. Looks all good. So we know that this rear camera is not water damaged anymore because it's a replacement. But everything else is water damaged. So, what else would I like to take out of here? Yeah, I'll take out this little Wi-Fi antenna, the blue Wi-Fi antenna. I'm gonna pop that out. There's the antenna taken out. You know, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, so I want to take out, next what I'm going to take out is the charging port. Where's that little tool I have? Right there. This tool again. Okay. Get underneath the board there. Feel underneath it. I'm very gently going to lift up on this corner of this clip, and I'm going to try to pop that off without Don't worry, I will get her off. It's a little bit of a challenge. There we go. This little piece here is now removed. This thing has sort of a funny smell to it. And that was loose. The adhesive was barely even holding that down. Wow. That came out nicely. Charging part removed. So I'm going to remove the vibrate motor. Or vibrate. Lots of technicians call the vibrating phones vibrator coils, not vibrator motor. So vibrator coil, which I like to call the vibrator motor, is removed. Right here. Vibrating motor is successfully removed. And last but not least, put that upside down so it doesn't stick to the table. Last but not least, here we go. Ah, corrosion. There we go. There's some corrosion, but it's not actually... Here, let me show you. Let me see if I can show on. Dang ribbon. I don't know if you can see that, but right here, right in this area, right there, is a bunch of white corrosion. I hope you can see that. See, there's a bunch of corrosion right there? That's right where this cable goes down. But yeah, now it's just a screen with a frame. So, what we're going to do with this screen with the frame, because this is water damage, so I'm just going to take this and spray the whole thing. Connectors, front part, and I'm going to clean the connector here. And I'm really hoping this device comes back to working condition, because the S4 actually is still a good phone. And lots of people, including me, would still use an S4, because right now I'm using the S3, and I'm pretty sure from what the nice lady was saying is she unlocked it to Rogers, so it should work on a Canadian Rogers. Well, it would be Canadian Rogers because she moved into Canada, so obviously it would be Rogers Wireless Canada. So, and as soon as you unlock it, it works with any carrier in the world, from what I understand. So, clean all that corrosion out of there. So what I'm doing, J-Team, is I'm just cleaning all the corrosion or moisture, like liquid, like water type moisture and whatever else out of here. So when I put it back together, it's not going to have moisture in it. And if the camera's really nice, I'll start using this S4 as my YouTube device, YouTube camera. So we'll just have to see on how good of a phone it is afterwards, or if it even turns on. Because what I mean by see if how good of a phone it is see how it runs. Because sometimes when they short out, other things can go very badly wrong with the phone. She also gave me a original copy that was burnt out, of course, not working, of Mario Kart 64, like the release day version of it, and an Xbox 360, premium Xbox 360 arcade, 2006. The one she gave me was the very first premium Xbox 360 arcade ever sold in the world on the release day, on launch day, when they're shipped into stores for the first time for the 2006 model consoles. So it's of course, you know, it doesn't have red ring or anything, but what's wrong with it is you try to connect a controller to it wirelessly and it won't connect, and then you try to plug a controller in to connect it and it still won't connect. So something's wrong with the RF module. So that's another take apart unit. I don't know if I'm going to do it, repair it as a YouTube video, because I already have a bunch of Xbox 360 repair videos. But I thought I would share that with you on getting that cool stuff. You know? So I'm just going to give this a very good cleaning. Make sure everything gets cleaned. Really nicely cleaned. And then give that a little bit of a spray there. So I'm just trying to why is that all gummed up right there? That's just our humidity sensor that's gummed up. That's just give our camera here, push it in, and just give it a little bit of a get a little bit of a cleaning like that. Yeah, it has a few things, a few little things in the lens, but it shall work. So this is all cleaned up and ready to roll. It's all nice and polishy. That bit of corrosion that was right in that corner is no longer there. That white corrosion that was there is gone. I'm just going to have one good look at this cable here. I did a nice job cleaning that. I gave this one this cable here, the screen cable, I gave that a bit of a clean, but I'm going to clean it just a little bit more. just to be certain. Let's see. So I'm just going to give it a real nice cleaning. Yeah, that shall make a nice connection. Show you how shiny that is. See how good and clean that is. See that nice cleanness. It's really nice and clean. There's a nice gold finish to it. So there's no corrosion in there anymore. So this part I'm going to say is good to go. I'm going to say it there. I'll work on the logic board next. Take off the two card readers, SIM card and SD card reader. I need to take that off. So I need to pop off the shield to do so. I'm just trying to remove it here if I can. Okay, that's actually the whole thing is almost off. Almost there, J-Team. Whoop. Okay, well the whole card reader decided to pop off. So here's one of the shields that popped off. One of the little shields. And it has water in it. And this card reader decided to pop loose from the so the adhesive is not sticking very well because it's wet. So that's cool. Makes it a little easier for me to take this thing apart. There. Here's another shield removed. Okay. So all these shields are actually wet underneath, and I'm glad Samsung decided with the S4, I don't know if the S5 is the same way, but the S4 at least, they made it where you can take these shields apart without having to remove this little tool and start popping up. Or maybe there's one that actually is soldered on. Can I pop that off, or is it soldered in place? Maybe there's one here that's soldered. I'm not guaranteeing anything right now because I still think it can come off. Yeah, no, it definitely comes off. It's just on there really good. They really put nice clips on this one. So this one's just really good clips, that's all. Come on. There we go, it's starting to lift off. Yeah, they just put really good clips, J-Team. I thought it was soldered on, but it's just very, very good, excellent clips that they used. So I'll show you the, I'm going to have to reform this shield because it kind of got a little bit bent up in a way, but I can fix that. I can fix it. Come on. There we go, it went flying, but I got it. Okay, there's this shield removed. So now I just gotta, bend it back into place. got a little bit bent up when I removed it. Oh, that's looking better. Alright, that shield's good as new. And after taking it off, it is soaked under there. There's what it looks like. So now, on the other side of the board, there's no shield because there's those thermal pads on here that it touches up against. So now we're just going to squirt the heck out. I'm going to put the screen up here, and I'm going to spray this down real nicely, and we're going to give that a real nice cleaning, you know, and we're going to see if it says Samsung Galaxy S4 powered by Android when I try to power it on. And I'm pretty sure she also reset the phone, like factory data reset it too, and then it got damaged shortly after that. So there is one shield I'm seeing that doesn't, yeah, right here. This shield right here doesn't come off unless you use a special micro soldering equipment and heat it up with some flux and pop it off. But that one's definitely soldered directly down, so I can't just pop it off. So I really want to just get that drenched with alcohol cleaner and just really clean that up and clean around it. We want to clean around our CPU and the video processor and all the ICs and stuff. And little, you know, cables and, you know, the volume up and down and a bunch of little components that really are asking to be cleaned up and polished. So the board's looking better. That's looking quite better, and it's dry now. See, this stuff dries really fast. That's what I like about this alcohol cleaner, is it's very fast drying. Just get that nice and soaked. Give all the components a nice clean job. I'm hoping I can revive this phone. So this one wasn't near as bad as one of the other phones I repaired, because another phone I repaired was an iPhone. It was an iPhone 8 Plus, and it was really damaged. Like, I mean, it was, when I opened it up, the board was just pure corrosion. It was horrible. Like that was, the 8 Plus was the worst one I've actually ever worked on for a client, and I thought the phone wasn't coming back. It was that bad, and after I cleaned everything up really well, I even desoldered the shields, took them off, and cleaned underneath, resoldered them back using the heat gun technique, and well, the phone came back on and started working after I cleaned all the wire damage out of it. And so it really does pay to do a proper, real good cleaning, and if you have to reflow anything, make sure you don't blast too much heat on the chips, because you'll burn things out and it really won't work after that. But don't be afraid to try things, or, you know, or if you're too scared to do it, take it into a shop, you know. Or if you want to send me a project, let me know in the comments, and I will look at it personally, you know. I'm just going to give this all a real thorough cleaning. And just like that, it's dry. And there's the condition of the board now. See, it has a nice shine to it. Everything, I'll go about here, there's absolutely no corrosion on both sides, no wetness. I'd say this board's going to come back to life. So I'm just going to clean these parts because there's still a little bit of alcohol, tiny bit on the brush. It doesn't take much just to dry these shields up. Just going to make sure all this is in the right bending. There. And then, because we don't want any water in this phone, because then the phone won't be very happy, because it'll short out again. And we don't want that. So, I'm hoping this phone revives and comes back to life and starts working. I'm sure it will. Not going to guarantee anything, but I think it's going to work again. What do you guys think? What do you think, J-Team? Leave in the comments down below. You think it's gonna work again? Or you think it's not gonna turn on and not work at all? Let me know in the comments. You know? What do you think? Is it gonna work or is it not gonna work? Anyway, so there's all those shields back in place. I'm gonna clean this off. Our little card reader, and clean that up. Oops. There we go. The Joy of Alcohol Cleaner, my friends, works really well, especially 99%. Or if you can find 100%, even better. Now this board I'm working with, you want to be very, very gentle with it, because this board is very easy to break and damage parts. So I'm being extremely careful with this board. Now I'm working with what I got for tools. Down the road I will have better stuff. Now, see what time it is. Oh yeah, it's all good. Just checking the time, J-Team. It's all good though. Hey, stickiness is back to the adhesive. So there it is after the cleaning. See that nice polish? And the connector looks pretty good. One last little bit of a... Alright, I'm going to put this back on and click this in first. Connect the ribbon cable first. Gotta find the ribbon cable first. Okay. Line it up nicely. There. So I'm just keeping my finger down on it for a few, just to make sure it's attached. Okay, there we go. So now it's back on, like the way it should be. Main board, it can go right here. There we go. Or actually, I'll put the main board beside the phone right there. Main board and screen are right here and here. This part here, I'm just going to give it a good spray down. And scrub it. Give it a real nice cleaning. Make sure all the parts get a nice thorough cleaning. Make sure it all gets polished up. And we're gonna see okay, and I'm just gonna get a little bit of a polish in here. And it will naturally dry now. Let me give it one last little bit of a sweep through here. I wonder if this pops out. Kind of curious if the S4 speaker can pop out of. Because I like to clean underneath. I don't want to damage the speaker, but I want to see if I can. I don't think it does pull out, and if it does, yeah, it's having trouble popping up. Oh, I figured it out. There's moisture underneath it. See, that's why I wanted to pull it out, J-Team. So, I now see how it comes apart. There we go, comes out from the back. The speaker does. Ah, there we go. This part comes out like that. So now, and then, the speaker itself is then held down by adhesive. So then what I want to do is get underneath it, lift it up and start pulling up. And then what I'll do is I'll just reseal it down. What I'm trying to do here is get underneath. And okay, I'm almost there, J-Team. Almost there. Sorry if I'm off camera there, my bad. With the speaker and stuff, I'm just trying to pull this shielding off. And there's a certain way that it pops off. And it's just, woo, there we go. Finally. So, here's what it looks like from the inside after you get that off. And, come on. Backwards. Sorry, J-Team, I was just there. Oh, come on. Stay my finger. There we go. So you can see I've pulled this speaker up and it so it looks like underneath, okay? I'm going to see if it's possible just a piece of adhesive that's coming off there. I'm just seeing if it's possible if I can take this off and clean it, the whole speaker, see if I can remove it, and I think I can. Just gotta be careful with this little ribbon connector here. Try to get underneath it and pull up. Come on, Betsy. Ooh. Come on. Okay, I'm loosening the adhesive. There's a little piece of plastic that's stuck in this. I'm just going to pop out of the ribbon connector and get rid of. So now, what I'm trying to do, J-Team, is I'm trying to there's a piece of rubber right there that's stopping the ribbon cable. I have this little hair around here. It keeps bugging me around my eye. I'm just trying to separate that. Almost. Yay, there we go. Check this out. I got the little loudspeaker out finally without breaking it. So that's pretty sweet. So that's removed. So now that's just empty. So the good part about this, why I'm doing all this, is so I can clean all these parts with IPA. So there's no moisture in them. And then I'll put it back together. I'm telling you, that one little hair is driving me nuts. It's right in this area somewhere. And it's corner of my eye, I can see it. Okay. So now this part here is all dry. Because our loudspeaker, we want it to work. Because what if we want to listen to music using the phone? Well, the loudspeaker needs to work for that. Unless you use a headset, of course. But then, well, the headphone jack could always be faulty. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong. But I'm hoping for a lot of things that are going to go right, not wrong. So, it's okay, I got it. Almost went for a little bit of a fly onto the floor, but I caught it in time. Okay, so that's all dried up and clean. So now we're ready to give our speaker just a little bit of a good cleaning. And then let's give that a nice polishy cleaning. And make sure that this Okay, so that's nice and dry.